Hello, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video with me, Elven Dragon. So today we are going to be up here in this mountainous area with some very interesting world generation. Okay, I guess there's just a random mountain that looks like an AT-AT with a hat. But we are up here in these mountains to build a fossil restoration lab. But before we get started with building, I think I'm going to change to something a bit more thematic. That's better. So now that we are in proper lab attire, let's get started. Alright, so I think we will have the wall of one of the wings right about here. That will be one side. Then that will go over this way. And we'll just follow the terrain for now. And we will lessen that diagonal there for a little bit. We will do the same thing on the back here. So diagonal 4. And then harsher diagonal 6, or less steep diagonal for 6 units. 5, 6. And then we'll do 7. Keep that over here so that this stays even, at least evenly thick. I want to shift this over a few blocks. I think that that area is just going to be too thin for what we want to do. There we go. Now let's have this go over a few blocks. And this will be just the back wall. I think we'll cut this pretty close to the water feature here and enclose it. Probably just drain it out and fill it in, but we might find a use for it. I think we will go out to here. Now for this side, go over. I think this should be sufficiently thick, I hope. We may have to do some adjustment of the walls later. And is that a drowned wearing a gold helmet? Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Maybe I should get some drowns with various armor on. Meantime, let's get rid of this guy before he becomes an annoyance. And yeah, he was wearing a gold helmet. May have to do some experiments with that. I think I want to mirror what we did in the front there on the back. And expand this out. Go back to about here or so. We can tear this out. I guess about here. And that should suffice for mirroring front. Alright, so we're missing a few blocks. I think I am going to get Puck over here to record a bit of a time lapse while we finish up the basic structure of these walls. What we're basically going to do is just smooth off the stone brick part here, but we build this part up a couple more blocks. And then on top of that, we will put some white concrete. Alright, so we've got the main structure of the building in. So now I think we're gonna change some of these to polished andesite, just to break up the stone bricks a bit. And we are gonna put some stone brick pillars here along the outside at transition points. And we'll put stone brick stairs at the bottom, and they will reach all the way up to the top of the wall. Now on the flat sides here, where we have a very large area, we're going to divide these to areas of 7, 3, 4, 5, 7 pillar, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is close enough to that pillar that we don't need to. So I will go and get those all in, and then I will be right back. Alright, so now that we have the bottom part of the walls all detailed, let's climb up here for a bit and work on the top. So on these sections that are 7 blocks, we are going to have a pattern like this, using prismarine and red nether brick slabs that will spiral up to the top. So now if we've done it correctly, the 7 block wide sections should have this pattern, which makes it look like a DNA helix. I might add another block onto that just so it goes all the way back out again. And then these sections here, which aren't quite 7 blocks, we will just have an X shape made out of blackstone. And once again, we may have to play with the height of the walls here. Just so that we have the pattern not end on a weird number, although that could just be that the ones are odd. Now for the roof, we're going to just do a simple stone slab roof here, going all the way across, and I think we'll put one on each of the pillars as well. Not like that, so that we can put a stone stair jut out, then knock those out, and those out. It's something I have to play with. But I will go and get all of that in, and then I will be right on back. Alright, so we've got the wall decorations in here. There's a few sections that I'm not quite sure on, because it has 2 blocks in the center. So I may have to play about with a different design for those. And I don't think I'm going to put the stairs on top of the pillars like that. But what I want to try and do instead is put these stone brick stairs like that. Now I don't know how that's going to work for the corners. I may not do that. And instead just do a slab. Let's see, let's take a look. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Now I did shift the patterns on here up a half block and cut them off a block before the top. That way it ends and starts at the same sort of design area. I think I want to put the entrance right here, and we'll just do something very simple. think we'll do stairs all the way around. And that will go up to the level of the white concrete. And we will do that in a large checkerboard pattern, so 2x2 checkerboards. Let's see, let's actually take out these for now, so that we have enough blocks to actually finish this and find out where our floor is in the entrance hall. Alright, so we are going to need more stairs, but that's not the important part right now. And I don't think I'll do a super wide stairwell up. And we will wall this section off with stone bricks. Now I will probably use this section down here for something eventually. And that's a lot of mobs over there. Alright, so for our doorway here, we will just have trap doors on the side here, spruce door in the middle, and more trap doors up on top. Then you walk in, you have a staircase, and then we'll have a nice big room right here. Now there is one design thing I want to do up here on the roof. That is, we'll just knock out those. And we'll just have a little vent box up here. We'll probably have another one over here. I think one right along this flat section here. And a fourth on the back side over here. Now I may have some iron trap doors acting as ventilation shafts going along here. Not quite sure. I haven't really worked out the interior decoration yet. However, I'm gonna go finish filling in this roof and the floor, and grab quite a few torches because we have stuff spawning under our roof. And then I will be right back. Alright, so now we've got quite a bit more of the floor done. I have been resisting going over into this area here very far because of the diminished light. However, something I think I want to do with this floor here is to replace some of the polished granite and diorite with just regular. Not too much. That'll just give it a bit of a worn look. So we'll just replace a few blocks here and there because we don't want it to look too worn. But at the same time, we also don't want it to look too new, I suppose. But I will go and get that patterned out off camera, as that is just about all the time we have for today. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.